Hey there friends, Nibs again. I'm out here in the garage just doing a little goofing around tonight. It's been a while since I've done one of these head-to-head challenges. I've got this Daisy Powerline 1200 that a friend of mine had me take a look for him and look at for him and see if I could get it running, and I got it fixed. So I thought, I wonder if I've got any guns out in the garage that would be very contemporary with it. And this one here I think is very much, I think there's a couple others that I'm thinking about doing head-to-heads with it as well, but this one's definitely, I think, a very fair matchup. Same time frame as far as what the builds were done, and I think if the date code I'm figuring on this Crosman is right, they were built less than a year apart, less than probably 6 months apart. I know that by the serial number on this one, or the lot code on this one, it was built in September of 1983, and if I'm reading the serial number right on this one, or the lot code right on this one, it was built in January of 1984. So can't get much closer than that, and you know, this far into the future. But what we have is a Crosman model 1600 CO2 BB gun. This one is double action only. You don't have to cock it between every shot. And then the other one that we're going to be doing, obviously, is the one that's kind of on loan to the channel, I guess you could say, or I'm testing it for the owner to make sure it's going to stay reliable for him. But now we'll get this back to him soon enough. But until then, I will have some fun with it. But this is a Daisy Powerline model 1200, and this is also a CO2 powered BB only gun. The difference is this one, you have to cock this little knob forward before every shot, which actually I think gives it a little bit of an advantage, because it's more of a single stage type of, or single action type trigger, where the other one is a double action trigger, where you are, while you're pulling through with the trigger, you're actually, you know, cocking it and then it fires. So it's not a terrible trigger, and it's a very accurate pistol. I've shot it plenty of times before, and I can shoot that one very accurately. But what we're going to do, I'm just shooting across the garage here. I've got 2 shooting C's. I'm going to shoot 10 shots from each one, and then I'll add up the scores and we'll see which one wins. Pretty simple. So I think the challenger should go first. So we'll do the Daisy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. No, that's 10. Okay. So each one kind of has their own distinct advantages. This one, it's just a gravity feed, so you need to make sure and tip the barrel down a bit while you cock it to make sure a BB gravity feeds into the upper part of the feed mechanism. The Crosman actually has a spring-loaded magazine that helps out with the feeding. That the short of that one is, you can only put about 20 or so BBs in that one. This one will hold probably 100 or more at least. But let's go ahead and give it a go. So I remember this one was shooting off to the left, so I am going to alter my hold. And do a lot better. A lot better. I hope the Crosman does well. Oh, flinch that one down a little bit. see, so that was I think the 5th shot. Six, 7, 8, 9. One more, I believe. 10. Oop, that one was just a little off. Okay, yep, I am empty. That's going to be tough competition. That's a good looking score. Looks like all of them are in scoring position and only one of them is out in the 8 ring. So it's these targets got an 8, 9, and a 10 and then a bullseye. So there's 5, 6, 7, 10. So okay. Can the Crosman keep up? So again, this one is a double action trigger, so it's a little harder to manage the trigger, but it's not a terrible trigger. Ooh, that one I kind of flinched. Ooh, that's better. So maybe was that 5 so far? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's going to be really close. Okay, you set that down. So funny thing is I actually just painted the orange paint on the rear side of the front sight so I could see on both of those. Actually the Crosman had a little bit, but it was not very thick of a, so it was very faded. So they're actually both still very wet, but they're tacky enough that I could shoot. But let me pause the video and I will add those scores up. Be right back with you. Alrighty friends, well that was a real close one, but the Daisy actually eked out a very, very close win. The Daisy scored a total of 95 out of 100, but it only had one shot that was actually touching the red B bullseye. The Crosman got a 92, very respectable, and it had 3 touching the red bullseye. But got to give it to the total score. So Crosman wins. Still love this, or Daisy wins. Still love this Crosman though. So anyway, there you go. Hope you liked the video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I do post up new videos. Till next time, have a great day.